welcome to the new episode. We had just got done filming a guest episode that may or may not be coming out before this, so I will not speak any further of it. We sound off, gamers. And that one was who the monkey? Who the monkey?
Wouldn't you like to know?
That's fair.
Yeah, would
Our
you
audience
like to know?
should know me by now.
Yeah, you know us by now, don't you? You know our lives. You understand us. You're one of us. You
I'm
love
in your
us.
walls. You should know me. I watch you sleep.
I am your mattress.
Again with the fucking Mandela catalog shit.
Do you ever wonder why about 4:35 every day your bed turns from a regular mattress to a waterbed? It's because I'm your
Stop.
bed. I am your bed.
Why
Now,
do you?
if you're watching this past 4:30, I am your bed right now. I'll give you a little kiss on the butt cheek. It's all right. I love you. Good boy.
Also, if you ever wake up at like 2:33, precisely 2:33 a.m., just know
You'll
that I
see.
was blowing in your ear. Be comforted by that.
If you wake up at 2:37, you'll see his balls hanging out the window.
I'm not like these two that like to creep into people's homes.
He's a vampire. You have to invite him in. That's why he can't creep like us.
No, I'm not.
That's why we make fun of him.
I'm a
Yeah, he's
fan.
vampiric.
Yeah.
I'm a vampire.
I'm just saying, the only time I ever see you anymore is in the middle of the night. So for all I
That's
know,
true.
that is true. That's why I shot a
No,
flare
not
at
like
you. That's why you panicked when I. That's why you panicked when I shot a flare at you.
No, that was a Roman candle, you bitch.
And you know what a Roman candle is?
Right in the
Really
chest.
shitty flare. Checkmate, atheists.
Checkmate, atheist.
Also, Roman candle as a flare, you deserve to perish.
I wish. So anyway,
That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be pretty poggers, not gonna lie.
Also, okay, so let's get into the
We're getting into the crux right now
of this episode.
All right, so for the past, God, what is
2
it? It's only
days.
been 4 days. No, it's
2.
Today's Thursday. We did it Monday.
No, the Cum Wizard was before or after the podcast episode we just filmed.
All right,
It was
yeah,
the day
okay.
after.
Got it. 2 days then. So thanks for ruining the suspense by immediately saying it aloud. But you know,
We've already said it once.
Did we? Did we say it in the episode?
Very beginning.
Damn it! All right, whatever. Fine, you do it. I'll let you have your bit.
All right. So this all started with a hypothetical of what really dumb superpower could you have, and why would you want it? And the superpower of make anyone around you orgasm on command became a superpower.
No.
You're welcome. By the way, you're welcome. It did. It was mine. I'd like to mention.
Yes.
This was my
Then I take a pause
hypothetical.
for a second, and I utter the name Cream Wizard. Then it is slightly modified to the Cum Wizard, and so the legend has been born. And so he has had his character created.
Dude, for that entire bus ride, we came up with lore. We have an entire backstory and lore for the Cum Wizard now.
He was in Nam.
He was in Vietnam. He did fight in Vietnam. Would you
He's
also?
currently in his 80s.
He lives in Wales.
Like a very small town inside Wales, and he just terrorizes small children.
Yeah, he also has this power. If he punches his balls.
That's called a child predator.
No, if he punches his balls, anyone within a mile radius comes immediately.
Yeah.
It's like an AoE.
He has testicular cancer.
He has testicular cancer.
Don't refer to it like it's League of Legends or some other game like that. Don't refer to that as that.
What the fuck are you talking about? What does this have to do with League of Legends?
Because you're referring to it as an AoE. Don't do that.
Yeah, it's an AoE.
More than League of Legends has AoE.
I can play D&D, you fucking virgin. Thank you very much. I'm a
and my games got canceled because fucking someone decided to drop.
Hey, I can't help it. You decided to die like a bitch again.
Decided to die.
You decided to die for the 3rd time.
Second time.
Is it second time? Yeah, it's second time. Anyway, we'll talk about our D&D escapades on another episode. We're busy talking about Cum Wizard in Vietnam. So let's start from the beginning, from what we agreed.
From at the very beginning, after
very
the
beginning
name
of
is
his life.
conceptualized.
No, not chronologically. I'm talking about within his life.
Oh, within his life, because I was going to talk about his character and how his character looks first, and then we'll talk about his history.
Oh yeah, sure. I'm gonna have to try and draw a picture of this, so it's gonna look like
All
shit.
right.
Go ahead.
For the
Then let's pick.
character, what it looks like is the evil wizard from Uncle Grandpa. You might need to look that up. It'll probably appear here in the picture right about now.
Whoa, hey,
Ah,
look, it's
Uncle
Evil
Grandpa.
Wizard.
It's the
Not
evil
acting.
wizard.
It's
But
Evil Wizard.
that's the basis for this character, and that's how we got the voice he does, which is
Yeah.
this Evo, come wizard.
That
As you
voice.
do.
Which I don't know why, because if I
What's that?
remember correctly, Evil Wizard's voiced by Weird Al.
Yeah,
Ooh.
It's actually voiced by Weird Al
Yeah,
Yankovic.
let me look. Let me look.
That's
I think so.
fucking Weird Al is in everything. I swear.
Is he?
yeah.
No, he's played by Rob Scrab. All right, I guess I'm very wrong.
Who's
Okay,
Rob?
whatever.
I don't
Either
know.
way,
You,
I
that's
feel
who
like
he
it's
is.
now that I think of it, it's more like the voice is more inspired by that wizard from that one regular show episode.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I'll just
The
nod
one that
along.
the one that turns Rigby into a house and they're on the
What the
No, that's
fuck are you
a
talking
Halloween
about?
episode.
You've never watched that episode of regular show?
Not that I can remember, but that entire show's a fever dream.
Yeah, it's the first Terror Tales of the Park, I believe.
The
Yeah.
only thing I can remember about regular show right now is the giant head and the coffee bean that squirted coffee from its nipples. That's all.
And he only spoke coffee.
He always
but-
said coffee. I love that guy.
Yeah. All right, let's skip past regular show real quick because we could talk about regular show this whole episode.
Yeah. So anyway, come wizard, starting from the
episode like
beginning
that.
of his life. Come wizard from the beginning of his life. I'll let you go.
He was born in the UK, and sometime around late into his high school years, his parents and him moved to the United States. Shortly
For a
after,
job opportunity.
shortly after
What?
him getting his associate's degree in the United States, he is drafted to go to Vietnam. Where in Vietnam, he does get shot in the pec, and he has a quarter-sized hole out of it, and he keeps saying, "Charlie tried to blow my arm off in Nam."
Yeah. What was his degree in, by the way? Just a
We never decided what his degree was in.
Yeah, we did. We agreed it was like a shitty one. It was like a
Yeah, we
like
decided that, but
bartending
I don't think we
degree.
ever got the exact one for it.
Political science.
I
That's the
think-
shittiest
yeah.
degree ever.
Yeah, it was a. What was it? We had a degree that
I think
we
I think you suggested one, but we never really agreed on it.
Let's
It's a
come up
bar-
with suggestions right now. Let's
How about a
flesh this out.
bartending degree? It takes literally 40 hours.
All right, yeah, that one.
That's more
The
like
state
technical
of
school,
Cali-
though.
The state of
It's more like
California
technical.
requires 40 hours.
All right, so he did that, and immediately got drafted for Nam as soon as he got the degree. So
Uh-huh.
he is still in student loan debt
Yep.
as he's in Vietnam. He's
Yep.
gotten
How
shot.
much would that be in student loans? Would that be like 20K?
Okay. He's
Like,
in Nam in the late 60s. He gets out of Nam in 71.
Mm-hmm.
71.
He is dishonorably discharged from the army.
Excuse me, why?
Well, if
He
you
doesn't
shut
want
the
to
fuck
talk.
up,
He
you
doesn't
find
like to
out.
talk about that.
Oh yeah, I forgot we agreed he never discusses.
Yeah. So
Oh.
after that, we don't know what happened for the rest of the 70s, but we do know in the 80s he was mostly in Miami. That's also when he decided to start selling drugs. Sometime while in Miami, he was cornered by the FBI and had to use his powers in a large outburst, which we
What?
described in graphic detail.
Go ahead, fire away.
Just
All right.
start it.
So,
I'll let you have the stage for this. This is great.
all right, Seed nightclub, Miami.
God.
The
Tony Montana.
Tom Wizard's chilling there, as you would imagine, still in his robes and whatnot. He is, after all, the wizard. Also, I may add, his wizarding skills have increased over time. We do not know where they come from. He doesn't
We
know
don't-
either. He just had them.
He simply wants the jizz apprentice.
Yeah. All right. So, in the nightclub, FBI agents burst through the door. They corner him down, and he says, "I didn't want to do this." He cocks his arm. He thrusts it straight into his balls. He lets out a gut-wrenching scream. Everyone around them screams so hard they just die. And then he flees.
He shriveled up.
Exactly. And he flees.
Yeah.
That was the last time he was. That shortly after he fled the United States and he went back to the UK, where he was in London for a little while, but it wasn't really exciting. You may need to repeat that again. My internet's on the fritz.
Yeah, mine too.
Okay, I'm still not understanding what he's saying, but I'm gonna pretend like I did. Oh, the Chastity Knights.
Chastity Knights?
Okay, so the Chastity Guard, which comprises of 5 Scotsmen clad in armor, who are the sworn enemies of the Cum Wizard, and will chase him to no end.
This story gets more complicated as I listen.
Also agree with
Hey,
love it.
Neckbeard, your internet's going in and out for me. You're screaming into the ether for me.
I'm gonna turn on the Wi-Fi.
There we go. Now it's better.
Yeah, you were screaming into the ether.
Yeah, I heard.
That's a shame. That's a shame. I hope Craig heard us.
Some of that you got a little smoother, and that's how I picked up Chastity Knights.
Okay.
Okay, so let's pick up from the Chastity Guard.
Okay. I'll probably cut it a little bit. It's fine.
Our wizard has had many a run-in with the guard. Many has been explained. It's pretty cut and dry. It's basically what he did to escape the feds a few times. Same thing. He just points at him. But there is one thing about the Scots, or the guard, that had happened somewhat recently, and it posed a serious challenge towards our wizard. So, sometime, they all decided to get their balls removed.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And it apparently wasn't a very good idea, because now they have quite a bad infection down there, and they're slowly withering away because they refuse to get treated. So that's where we are currently. The wizard himself.
I'm gonna assume I either cut it out because it was super choppy, or you just didn't hear me, so we ignored it. But my favorite angle of the Cum Wizard is that he's like super pretentious about like premarital sex and stuff like that. He's like super religious.
Oh, may add, he did have a wife.
He did have a wife. Did we ever talk about his?
No, we just said that he did, and he hasn't said anything to us either. He is just that. But sometime recently, he has decided to apply for a job here at the short bus, and he is currently the driver.
Yeah, the driver of the short bus is the Cum Wizard. Oh god, now I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to stick the Cum Wizard in the bus, and then I'm gonna have to keep him in the background for every episode now. You've done this. Yeah, you've done this to me, you bastard. Anyway,
correct.
So yeah.
We also did.
We did. I know. I forgot. I'm retarded. It's cool. So I'm gonna do my new hypothetical that I thought of while taking a shit before we started this episode. Okay.
All right, hit us.
All right. If you had to fight the residents of an entire state in a 1v1 at a time, what state would you fight? So the stipulations for this are: you have to fight a minimum.
You present and fight.
I enjoy violence. So, you have to pick a state, right? And you have to fight every single person who lives there. And you have to fight them one-on-one, and you have to fight at minimum one a day. And you can take as long as you want or as short as you want. So if you're like, I want to fight 50 dudes in one day, you can do that. If you want to, I just want to fight one guy today, chill, it's fine. But you have to win every fight or you are like immediately killed.
Wyoming, no one lives there. It isn't real.
Wyoming is not real. Well, then that doesn't count. It's got to be a real state.
Wyoming is not. If the government
not real.
says it's real, I disagree with it. The government says it's real. It counts.
That's bullshit. They say I'm real. And I'm clearly just a figment of both of your paranoid schizophrenic imaginations.
That's true, but it still counts because I'm talking to you.
Disclaimer,
And
we're
then somehow
not-
it got recorded into the podcast form. So
Ah, sweet. Voices in my head.
nice.
Let's fucking go.
Alright.
Alright. So what, so you picked, alright, so what are you doing, Black Kenny?
Or Utah. Utah would be pretty fun too. Just go fight a bunch of Mormons.
But they're gonna sue your ass into the ground.
And just go live off the grid or something. What are they gonna do? Find you?
This is a town that's a rural bar fight of a town.
That's fair. So what state are you fighting?
I would say Florida because old people.
No.
But
Did you guys hear-
crackheads. But
Yeah,
crackheads.
no. The infamous tale of Florida man, as in one of many
Yeah.
men who, just one occasion, shoved an entire alligator through a Wendy's drive-through, an entire
respect
adult
it.
alligator through a Wendy's drive-through.
Think of all the
Also,
crackheads
a
you'd have to
Wendy's
fight.
man who had his car searched found a gun, uranium, and a live snake all within his car.
That's yep.
One of which he claims to have had, which is the gun, the most tame of all three. May I add, the snake was very exotic and very venomous.
That's epic. See, you guys are thinking of this very, very different than you should. There's a very clear answer of how to win this, and that's just to say California.
Oh, soy boy. Let's go fight some soy boys.
Exactly. See, now you're getting it.
You can breathe on them and then they crumble into dust.
Exactly. It's like a 3-punch fight for everyone. I might
You
have to worry
sneeze.
about like Joe Rogan or something. Joe Rogan lives in California, right?
I don't know.
Maybe.
I do not know.
And he lives
I
in
feel like he
Seattle.
wouldn't.
He lives in Seattle.
Okay, good. That's one less combatant.
Safe for another day.
I wouldn't do Seattle because there'd be too many people from California in Seattle.
Well,
But it'd be like the weird people from California too, the ones that might actually stand a kind of a chance, and not just the weird people that if you ate like a steak, they just evaporate.
yeah. Just okay. So I had to check something because I almost shit myself. Apparently, The Rock lives in Georgia.
What?
The
How?
Rock lives in Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia.
What a twist of fate.
Indeed.
The Rock was Johnny the whole time.
Oh no! But I almost shit myself because I was like, oh fuck, am I gonna have to fight The Rock in?
Yeah, I feel like he
in
did live in
California?
California. What?
I mean, probably at some point.
It probably. I feel like a lot of people have lived in California, but I did not expect Atlanta, Georgia. That's
Yeah. That wasn't my first thought, but here we are. Trying to think of what most power. Okay, so I'm pulling up a list of the 100 most powerful people in California to see if I've made an error in judgment.
most powerful people.
Apparently
That's
I
horrible.
don't know. That's what that LA Weekly article is called. So
Though I will say there's like a lot of military installments in California, so you're gonna have to fight them.
I'm gonna have to fight a shitload of well, they're gun trained. They're not fisticuff.
I don't know. The Marines are another breed.
Shit, you're right. All right, you know what? I want to change. I would like to pick Oregon, please.
Like, Marine boot camp is in California, so like.
I'd like
I
to
don't
change.
know.
Well, do they? Well, here's the thing. Do they technically live there?
They're there for like.
Stationed there.
They're
There's a
there for months at
difference.
a time.
There's a
So,
difference.
They're temporary residents, so therefore they count.
Alright, fine. I'll fight Oregon then. Fuck it.
Yeah, Oregon.
Alright, I'll go beat the shit out of
Barely anyone
Oregon.
there. This fight, you're gonna
Yeah.
have to fight like one moose.
Just a one dude in a moose suit as well.
Yeah.
There are no
Okay.
mooses in Oregon.
They're
Oh,
called
that's what
Mises. Thank you.
Yeah. It's
Plural mooses.
my
Mises. Okay,
Moai.
so here's the thing that I wanted to do in the guest episode, but we wound up doing Would You Rathers instead, which is this beautiful website I've found called parade.com, which is 170 hypothetical questions that'll give your brain a workout. By Marilyn Lyles, and this is a roller coaster of emotions. This website has the most tame, generic questions, followed by the most batshit insane questions with immediate whiplash. There's like no buffers, and I'll explain them later on. So I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. 34 hypothetical questions that I have personally cherry picked out. And I hope you enjoy, and I hope every single one of you little bastards listening to this, whenever you're done being sad and pathetic and listening to our podcast, go read all these questions yourself, because some of them are they're just the best. So we'll start with number 2, because I didn't feel like starting with number 1.
You should leave the link to that website in the description.
I will do that. Thank you. Anyway, so question 2. Would you take a $70,000 a week job if you got paid to sit in a pitch black room and do nothing for 20 hours a day?
I do that anyway, and I'm getting paid for it?
Yeah, you get paid $70K a week just to sit in a pitch black room and do nothing for 20 hours a day.
Alright, that's my dream job, man.
Okay. But it's still 20 hours a day.
Yeah.
That's fair.
And?
That's fair.
I was like I imagine they give good benefits.
Do I have dental?
Yeah, do I have dental?
Dental?
I wonder how long how long they're allowing vacations to be.
I don't know. I assume it's like a regular job. It's you know.
You clock in 20 hours.
Yeah, it's like a Monday through Friday gig, but you still have to clock in for 20 hours.
Right.
Yeah, I would do it. I don't know. I just thought this would be a fun one to kick it off.
Yeah, it's pretty tame, but it's still pretty good. Also, Kenny kind of just dropped off the face of the earth, I guess.
Is he dead?
He hasn't said anything for like 3 minutes. Oh?
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 Oh? Oh, he back.
Oh?
Oh, he back.
He back.
Answer me, officer. Are you sitting in the room or not?
I said yes as long as I can have a therapist that talks to me in the dark.
No, you're specifically alone. You are alone. Well, you think you're alone.
Yeah, I mean, also if you're
Sure.
schizophrenic, you're never alone, though.
Yeah. I like to think this is like a government experiment. They're actually like trying to get shadow demons to kill you, but they just can't seem to get the physical reactions that they want.
Though I will say, I feel like I would I get paid more or less if I didn't sit in a chair, but I just like vibed in the middle of the room doing whatever.
I would like to lay on the ground. I just
So, like,
assume you're sitting in the room.
Government employees are watching me. They're just watching me do the worm in a pitch black room.
They just give you like a beanbag chair, you know. They're like, hey, you can just vibe or whatever. My issue would be like, can I bring snacks? Can I bring like a shitload of burritos?
Yeah.
Am I allowed bathroom breaks, or do I have to shit myself? Like, these are like, I'd still take the job at $70,000 a week. Don't get me wrong, but I'd like to know where my standings are.
Yeah, like I would ask if I can bring like a boombox or something with only one song on it, which would be pretty funny.
I would make that one song "Around the World" by Daft Punk.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you only hear 3 words. Only 3 words are allowed to be heard for the rest of your days, and it is "Around the World."
Around the world, around the world.
Anyway, so next hypothetical, number 6. What would your first reaction be if I told you that you had failed?
Restart from checkpoint.
Understood. Black Kenny, who
Um,
seems to be out underneath the freeway like a goddamn
sorry.
goblin.
He probably is.
He is. He's just sitting underneath a bridge.
He's
know what?
eaten at least 3 homeless people by this point.
What?
Yeah. Don't try and play coy with us. We know your game, you little bastard.
You lure them into the underpass and you eat them.
Yeah,
What the fuck's the matter with you two?
so much.
What's the matter with you?
What's the matter with you? Hey,
Oh, well, I
I'm
live in
Deli.
Like-
walking here.
I'm walking here.
I'm a New
So-
Yorker speak. I'm a New Yorker. Stop.
Then answer the question, Mr.
Answer the question.
Pizza Man.
What's the question again? Fuck.
Fuck you. What would your first reaction be if I told you that you had failed? Like, no context, I just walk up to you, stare you in the eyes, and just go, "You have failed."
I
And
tell you to
walk
go
away.
fuck yourself.
Okay.
And walk away.
Man, those are some really different things. I said restart from checkpoint and you said you go fuck yourself.
I don't know, if somebody walked up to me, just looked me in the eyes and said, "You failed," I'd just go, "I know."
Don't tell me
That's
something
you.
I already knew for
That's
like
you.
at least 20 years.
Alright, number 8. Will you be able to give up 30 years of your life in exchange for allowing a stranger to die?
Yeah, if
Wait,
that
what?
stranger can be me. I don't really know myself, so like
It's number 8. I picked it because it's so retarded. It's will you be able to give up 30 years of your life in exchange for allowing a stranger to die?
No.
why don't they just off themselves?
I don't know. It's what the question is. It's just
No.
it's
I'm saying no.
it's a lose-lose situation. Would you like to age 30 years and then have some random person you don't know die? Epic.
Yeah, that's a pretty dumb one. I don't even think we need to give an answer to that.
Hey, that seems like you're deflecting right now. I have the hiccups, goddamn.
Said no.
Goddamn. You did this.
Alright.
Alright. Number 15. Every day, 12 new things arrive in your house, all of which begin with the letter you choose. Which letter do you pick?
N.
I don't like that.
Oh.
I don't like that.
That's a very... Oh, okay. Alright, never mind. I thought you were just gonna get somebody to do your lawn.
Yeah.
No, I could. Exponentially
Racism
increase in napalm production.
But you don't get to choose what it is. It's random items.
I get one then.
Y'all are stupid as hell. Pick the...
M.
Yeah, money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or
You
D.
get $1 bills.
Drugs, dogs, and dough. And dollars.
DEA agent.
Drugs. Oh god, no. Alright, 22. Why do individuals believe there are billions of stars in the universe, yet have to touch their nose if they are told that they have wet paint on it?
Or simple individuals.
That's fair.
I mean,
I don't understand this question. I realize it's a philosophy, like, inquiry, but it's such a weird way of putting it.
yeah.
I love it. So tell me, Black Kenny, why do you touch your nose? You fucking idiot.
Fuck
Why
yourself.
you touch your nose when there's wet paint on it, you fucking idiot? Don't you know there are
You put
billions
wet
of
paint on your
stars?
nose just to touch it.
People's
Why are you
Yeah.
smearing wet paint on your
Excuse me,
face?
can I speak?
No.
Yeah.
It's people's that like need to be their perfect self. So if we have an imperfection, we'll always see it. And if somebody calls it out, we don't want that.
That's not true. I've accepted being an ugly bitch.
So have I.
Yeah.
I've always accepted by being insulted by the voices in my head. Sometimes they
You-
compliment me now.
Hey, you look average middle class. Shut up.
But they compliment me more and more when I kill more stray children.
You should have just said when I kill more.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
so
And when I feed more stray cats to ATM machines, if you
Hey,
get that reference, ha ha
this
ha
is a
ha.
this is a great segue to question 25. Would you kill one innocent child to heal the world's diseases forever?
Kill multiple for nothing.
What?
I'll do it anyway. Said if you
Oh.
could kill one innocent
No, I
child
was trying to hear
to
what Sab said.
Sab's
I'd
being a
kill
serial killer.
multiple. This is not new.
I don't know. I don't think I would do that.
You wouldn't kill one child with your bare hands for the sake
you're
of
putting it like
ending
this.
all the world's sickness for eternity. You selfish bastard.
No.
You didn't even know the kid either.
Bro,
Doesn't mean-
how many times have you... Wait a minute. If I remember correctly, aren't you the same guy who said you could beat up 50 children in a cornfield?
Yeah.
Really into that
You-
hypothetical. You
No.
don't try and play the moral high ground on this one, you
Also,
little shit.
now that you've implied it, we have to explain that hypothetical.
Yeah, I'll run through that one real quick. My favorite hypothetical to ever do is you're in a magic cornfield, infinite directions, so there's no escape. There are 5 third graders, so 8-year-olds.
They come
How
in
many
waves.
They come in waves? They start with 5, and then every minute another one joins the fight until you succumb. You have to kill them with your bare hands or whatever makeshift bone weapon you can create.
It's
How
a
many
two-part
can you do?
hypothetical.
It's my
One, how would you do it? And two, how many could you take?
Exactly. It's my personal favorite hypothetical. Black Kenny, when I gave him the hypothetical, was like, "Oh, I could easily take 50 of those bitches," and he would get really into it for some reason. And now he's trying to point, "Oh, I wouldn't kill one poor innocent child for the sake of all the world."
I want to
Yes,
get
You
because
murdered
on,
by a bunch of
you
There's
on your retarded high horse.
To be fair, there is one distinct difference between then and now. Now he is
What?
a legal adult, then he was not.
That is fair. He now has to try and act nice.
No,
Nice so-called
it's
bullshit.
because it literally said the kids are trying to actively murder you in that other hypothetical.
I said it was in a survival scenario. They were trying to survive, you bastard. Alright, so
coexist with them.
alright, you know what? I don't want your high horse bullshit. Question 29. Which would you prefer if you had the option of ceasing to exist or wandering the world forever, unable to engage with anything?
Ceasing to exist, I want to do it already.
Agreed.
Huh? I remember from.
Look at this nerd talking to his mother in the middle of a podcast episode.
In the middle of a podcast.
You sick bastard. Have you no mercy?
Have you no shame?
Have you no shame? Come, wizard, punch your balls. I still like the idea of the cum wizard just believing in chastity, but in a different way. He's like, you'll never have to have sex if you're just aggressively coming all the time.
Oh man.
I love the
He
cum wizard.
has an interesting theory to solve that problem, and we don't really know if it works.
Hey, you get to come.
That's true. Involuntarily too.
Hey, I'm down. So
I
anyway,
mean, you do already, so you just do it on command. But I don't know if it's
Yeah.
really involuntarily.
I can just lock eyes with somebody and we'll both immediately come at the same time.
It's terrifying. It's happened to me at least 7 times.
It's a little bit of a trade-off. It's like a 1v1 tactic. It's not good for group fights, but like
It takes a bit of his soul every time. He has to recharge.
yeah, exactly. I pick out the biggest guy in the middle of a brawl and I just oh, fuck. We both fall to the ground immediately. It's like, well, I got him out of the fight. That's why it'd be great in prison. All right, anyway, since so anyway, he's gonna be gone, so we're just gonna ignore him and keep going. Number 32. Would you wish to time travel to the future and be present at your own funeral?
I want to do that anyway.
I would love to.
Yeah, that'd be great. Because like, if everything goes to plan and I write the notebook of things I want to have happen as referenced in the last
Make
episode.
sure they happen.
Wouldn't that just be called the butterfly effect?
No, you travel to the future to visit your own funeral, so you're already dead.
That's all you're doing. You're only
Yeah,
visiting your funeral, and then it's over.
exactly. And then you go back to your time.
Okay.
What
Yeah.
if you go and you find out you die in like a week?
Shit.
Shit. I've said this for 100 times to 100 different people, and I will now say it on the podcast so it is in tangible evidence for eternity. When I die, I want to be cremated and shot out of a t-shirt cannon.
When I die, I want to be taxidermied and set on fire.
I will keep you in my corner of my house. Like a
Now
serial killer. I'll turn you into a lamb.
You gotta burn my taxidermied body. Also, have my body positioned like how you would like taxidermy a bear, so it's like
Yeah.
standing upright.
Yeah, you got the jaw just like opened a little bit.
Yeah, and the claws.
Yeah. All right, can
Yeah.
I shove a bunch of Roman candles up your ass and then light them before we set you on fire?
Yeah. Also, set me on fire in a public park, preferably
Okay.
on some little kid's birthday.
Oh hell yeah! Like right outside the little pavilion they're in. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We sit outside waiting for like a kid's birthday party. And just get set
Yeah,
up, like,
exactly.
Just put my taxidermied body onto a cart on wheels and just wheel me around.
All right, what
Like,
about
just
you,
take
Black
me
Kenny?
around town for a day.
We'll put you on like a little. Yeah, all right, I'm down. Black Kenny, you
what's the
doing it?
like,
You doing it?
what?
You'd be a bitch. Are you doing it? You going to go see your own funeral?
Yeah, I said yes.
Oh, okay. Well, what do you want your funeral to be like now that you're there to oversee it?
A Viking one.
Oh, I think you've actually told us this before. Yeah, you want like a Viking send off, which I respect.
It's respectable.
Right, number
It's not
33.
entirely basic, yeah.
Number 33, you whores. What rule would you impose if you were if you were the world's king?
I have a set of rules, but I will not say anything because we know it goes deeply political.
Of course, you get one rule.
Skip me because
Okay.
we know where I'm going with
That's
this.
fair. No goddamn ATF. All right. Anyway,
Any kind of gun restriction, gone. Get out of here. Leave.
go on, get. All right. What about you, Black Kenny? Black Kenny.
All right. Thank you for your input. All right, let's continue.
Love you too. Well, all right. I guess I'll fuck myself.
I don't know. Sorry.
Black Kenny, hurry the fuck up. We're gonna keep moaning.
I don't know what kind of rule I would impose. I guess the
Epic.
same as Sab.
Okay. My rule is easy. I legalize all drugs, and I want the drug Olympics.
Oh yeah, yeah. Drug Olympics, definitely.
Drug Olympics. That's very
See
self-explanatory.
how fast a man can go.
What would you teach if you have no choice but to teach? This is question 35, by the way. What would you teach if you were forced to teach?
American history.
Really? Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense.
For one, I love history. Two, I want to make people see it through everyone's perspective, and I think I do a good job at teaching history.
You would get immediately radicalized.
I'm going to teach middle schoolers about Waco.
You're gonna sit there and you take a long drag of a cigarette. How many of you little fucks here have a dog?
Oh, how many of you heard of Ruby Ridge? Oh man,
you kids know how to make fucking napalm.
You want to know?
You want to know? You want to make some extra credit, kid? You ever heard of anthrax?
I need you to mail it to your principal for me.
For me. Don't put my name on it though, or your name, or put your name on it. I don't care.
Don't put anyone's name on it. Just leave it at their address without a name. You ever heard of Ted Kaczynski?
Right, industrial strength dildo in the box.
It's an inside joke. You won't get it.
It's an inside joke. Don't worry about it, kid. What's a dildo, mister? Shut up, kid.
You'll learn about it later.
You'll figure it out. It's fine.
I'm not allowed to teach you about this, but I'm allowed to teach you about Waco for
I
something.
was gonna say that's not part of my job description, but the thermite and everything is the napalm.
If I can somehow relate it to Vietnam, it'll work.
That's great. All right, so question 36. Would you be willing to have your left middle finger surgically removed if it meant you never got sick again?
Yeah, I'd do that.
I would do it, but I'd be immensely sad about it. That's one of my favorite. That's my second
Yes.
favorite finger.
Yeah, you suck at the other middle finger though.
I know, but I can only flick people off half as well.
All right, figure out how to flip people off with your toes.
That sounds so painful.
Oh, it
What
does.
about
but it's,
what about
it's
you,
just-
Black Kenny? You taking it? You taking that deal or no deal? I
I'll
love
take
this
that deal.
dead air. I love that
Yeah,
dead air
alright.
you're giving me. Thanks. If you're thinking, think aloud. That's how a podcast works, you ass.
Yeah. Do you think we're thinking in silence over here? We're splurting anything that comes to mind.
You just don't think a lot.
That
God
too.
damn it. All right, question 37. Do you believe that if all the land was connected, the world would be a better place? So if we're going back to
No.
Pangea times, you don't want
No.
Pangea again?
If Pangea would be cool, it just wouldn't end well.
I like to think it's not like we've always been like this. It's just that we reconnect. Like the
Yeah.
Hawaii Islands and everything float back together. We interlock.
Why are they coming towards us?
Why?
There has been a lot of landmass made since Pangea.
Yeah.
So it would be larger and a lot of smaller islands off the coast.
It would. But I don't know. I think it would be funny. I'd like that. I feel America would be smushed in the middle between like China and Russia and
Mexico and
fucking
Canada.
Africa. Mexico, Canada, Africa. Our asses would be stuck in the middle of someplace.
I mean, to be fair, Europe would be worse than we would.
Oh God, we're like fucking Mongolia.
Not again.
Not again. What do you mean, not again?
Pangea.
Oh, okay. You know, I like the fact that Mongolia has a navy, despite being a landlocked country.
Also, on the similar vein, I love that Arizona has an anti-whale hunting law. A landlocked state.
Is that true?
Yes.
100%.
That's awesome. All right, Black Kenny, you taking the deal? Or are you taking the fate-changing altar of the world?
Also the world, honestly.
Hell yeah, I'm down. All right, 38. Would you be willing to forego all of your first world comforts in order to live in a third world country and be content?
No.
No.
I don't know. That was kind of a hard one.
Yeah, of course
No, if
you would consider.
Though, my counter argument is that if I can become a Somalian warlord, I would rethink
God.
my options.
Oh wait, shit, you right. Never mind. I changed my mind. Yeah, I'm gonna go be a third world war vet, or like
Yeah.
a warlord.
I
'Cause
want to get the might of the UN down upon me. I want that to end my reign.
Not only am I 6'6", I'm built like a brick shit house. I'm fat and wide as fuck.
I'd
dog.
step one. He'd step one foot in there and respect it as king of Africa.
Goddamn right. I feel it would be. Fun fact: I am. Depending on what biblical script you're looking at, I'm as tall as Goliath.
Goliath?
Yeah, I'm
Aw,
tall as
man.
Goliath. I'm also as tall as Minecraft Steve, which is also fun to think about.
He's that tall?
He's 6'6". He's 2 meters exactly.
How?
Because each
I
block
know-
is a meter.
Like, I know how it's explained, but I don't want the mental image of thinking they're that tall.
Yeah, Minecraft Steve is 6 foot tall, or 6'6". Yeah.
And then he can carry a bunch of weight on him.
Yeah.
Like
He-
a ton, I
he's-
think.
Minecraft Steve's beefy as shit, dog. I got a friend. You guys know him as Clone. We'll explain that one another day. But long story short,
Mm.
he's exactly as tall as the Terraria guy, which is 5 foot. I think it was 7.
Manlet.
Terraria guy height. It was. Whoa! What? All right, never mind. Never mind. What the hell?
What happened?
Wait a minute. 1 second. Uno momento, eso, por favor.
What
No, yeah, I
happened?
was right. He's 5'7". No, I'm right. He's 5'7". Sorry, I was looking at another thing. And it said 6'3", and I'm like, that's simply incorrect. Yeah, no, I was right. 5'7". All right, question 51. That's right, we jumped the 40s. Why? Because fuck you. Question 51. What would you do if you could improve one aspect of yourself, but you had to reduce another by the same amount?
Here's the thing. Like, I have a lot that I can answer, not a lot I can subtract from.
I don't know. I assume this is like any part of you, so personality-wise too.
I mean, here's the thing. No
Mhm.
one cares about my personality, so I could literally remove it and no one would notice.
That's fine.
Yeah, I could. Nah, I maybe could do that.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
no,
fine. I'm
no.
fine with being
Oh,
6'2" and having a
Personal-
hog.
Personality or not, like you are
No one
roughly
heard
the
that. I
same.
love that. That's great. Nah, see, you guys are thinking about this very different. I'm just gonna be 6'2" and then have a huge dick.
Hmm.
Yeah. See, I'm gonna be the new Rasputin. They're gonna put my dick in a jar. If I didn't mention
You
that was
know,
another thing I want when I die. Put my dick in a pickle jar.
yeah, same, but not let anyone know where it's from.
Never tell my name. Only my dick. Pass it on to the
Also,
generations.
don't preserve it that well, so it slowly decays in the jar.
Yeah, give it to my eldest son. Also put my left nipple in, and only the left one.
Tell him to shake it around every now and then. It gives a good look.
Yep. Alright, question 60. What strange thing would you make appropriate in society if you had the power?
Screaming at the top of your lungs.
I respect that.
I don't know.
You know what I want?
Arson.
I want legal nudity.
I
Just
mean,
Mm,
it
everywhere.
is in some places because they're like nudist beaches, but like widespread. I feel like that'd cause some panic.
What? What do you mean panic?
Religious freaks would lose their minds over it. Is
You
my
can
point.
still wear clothes if you want to, but if I don't
Oh
want to,
yeah,
you get to look at me.
no. Still, my point remains. They have a not very fun time, and you'd get screamed at for it, and it
I
would
don't
not be
care.
fun for any party involved.
yeah.
I want my fat ass hairy cheeks out into the wind.
I respect that, but they wouldn't.
They wouldn't. It's a shame that I don't care. Kenny,
Yeah.
what's your thing?
Weed.
Okay.
Like
Yeah,
weed.
that sounds about right. Anyway, 63. Hyenas seem to be constantly laughing. What? Wait, what? No, you said weed. You had your moment. You became a stoner.
Man,
Fuck,
finally a
bitch.
personality trait, and it's like one of the worst ones you can have.
I'm not.
Do we count it as a
stoner.
personality? All right.
So many
Anyway,
people have weed as their personality that it probably counts.
that's fair.
Yeah,
All right,
no,
63.
weed is not a
63.
personality trait.
63.
People
Hyenas
act like
seem
weed's a personality trait.
63. 63. Hyenas seem to be constantly laughing. When they're being killed, do they still laugh?
It'd be
Yeah.
funny if they did. It's just
It's
ha 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 ha. I'm finally dying. Release me from my mortal form. Ha 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 ha.
I crave a death. Shut up.
um,
You
Stop ruining our
fucking nerd.
fun.
Shut up. Stop
don't
being a
like
nerd. Also, we're
okay.
almost at an hour already. That's great to think about.
Nerd.
We're almost at an hour already, so that's gonna be great. So in other words, we have like 100 more of these to go through. So let's speed this shit up. 73.
Or we can like leave these for another episode if you want to.
73. How would the world be different if everyone were incapable of lying? Politicians wouldn't exist.
Yeah, and I'm glad about that because if you couldn't tell, I don't like a lot of politicians nowadays.
Yeah. What about you, Black Kenny?
I think it'd be more
Wonderful.
enjoyable.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. I love how you give these 10-second delays and then you get annoyed that we cut you off.
Yeah,
Every time.
every time.
Every time. So that was
Without fail.
73. That was the question for 73. Here's 74. What meat would you like your sheets to be made out of if they were made out of deli meat?
That's an interesting question.
That is the next question. on the list.
What's your choice? What's
I
your
love it.
choice?
I will stand by this Black Forest ham
Yeah.
Why is
because it's got that nice smoky flavor. I feel like I could fart like Dutch oven it and it would still smell like nice ham.
that? No,
I
what?
think you do like a lot of it though.
Look, if you tell me like salami or something, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
Oh no, and like not pepperoni either, because like very shortly after you will get tired of the smell, and it
Not
will
only that,
not be nice.
it's all like grease. It's gonna irritate your skin. It's
Oh
not
yeah.
smooth. Ham
Yeah.
is smooth, dog.
Also, not to mention about salami, it literally uses mold, so it like very
Yeah,
shortly you're just gonna be covered in mold.
I want it's just bologna.
Bologna,
Bologna. No,
bologna.
I want ham. I just like ham. Like I think it'd be good. Maybe turkey slices would be good too. But those get
Turkey,
slimy really fast.
yeah, turkey is slimy and it has a tendency to stink.
Yeah. All right, Kenny, what are you doing?
I think chicken might be a good option.
That's a fair one. What deli meat?
Pastrami.
Oh, okay. Oh, what the fuck is wrong with you? All right, whatever.
That's like worse than any of the ones considered.
That's so fucked up. Anyway, all right, 83. If extra lives were actually a thing in the real world, how would you be able to get them? Take a life,
Okay.
gain a life. I like that idea. You have to
I'm
kill
gonna
a
say that,
person
yeah.
to gain their life.
It's like the Call of Duty game mode, one shot, one kill, where you kill someone, you get another bullet.
That's all right. I haven't played that game in so long, but I love that. That was a good game mode. Now that I think about it, that was a great one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, no. I still like take a life, gain a life.
Or
So
like you cheat. Like I like the if like you get achievements in real life, that would be your reward.
Hear me out though. Take a life, take a life, get a life. Murderers now have to live out consecutive life sentences.
Oh,
You get
like
you get sentenced to like 5 life sentences because you murdered 5 people and you have to
what
live
if you
every
convince
single
them
one of
you
them.
were already shot dead once? So like, oh, oh no, I'm dying, and then you live again because they think you're dead, and
No,
now
I
you're
think
out of prison.
no, I think it's more of a like you die, and then your corpse stays there, but you like pop back up to life, kind of like a containment.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah,
there's you coexist with another body of yourself.
yeah, exactly.
Oh. Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah,
That takes away some excitement, but at the same time, it adds some possibilities.
exactly. You like kill 100 people and you just make a room filled with your own dead body, and then you like play dead, and then have the feds come in.
You really scare one of them.
Then you're immediately shot, and that was your last life.
He, but before that, he shoots 3 other bodies that look exactly like you.
You dressed one up in a dog suit, he immediately shoots it. Alright, anyway. Question.
But bad thing for him, that dog was packed with tannerite.
Yeah. Alright,
We're
question
all
85.
dead.
Question 85. What animal would be much better if it were scaled?
Animal?
Yep.
Which?
Rabbit.
Hear me out, a pug.
Is she?
Scaly pug. Yeah. It would be like a little, like a kimono dragon, but it's a dog. A little fat pug with
What about
scales.
okay, hear me out, hear me out. Hairless cat.
I mean, if you said any kind of cat, it would be now a hairless cat. It would be a scaled cat.
Yes. But
Yeah.
hairless cats already look funny.
Mhm.
And this just adds to the funny.
All right, I respect it. Okay. 88. What would be the mission, and who would be the members of your secret society that if you could start one? So you get to do a secret society. Who's your members? What you do?
Alright.
I've got.
I don't know what it is, but my first member is Ted Kaczynski.
Okay. Can I be a member?
Sure.
Okay.
You, me, Ted Kaczynski, and who else? Phil
I
Swift.
could be a member. if you
Bob
want to talk
Saget.
about
Oh wait.
Oh wait.
Oh
Betty
wait.
White. Oh.
Oh, 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 oh. All right, you know,
Uh,
how about Princess Diana?
ah,
What about Paul Walker?
ah. What about Billy
Good.
Mays? Ah,
All right, what about Steve Irwin?
ah,
God. So fucking
uh,
Harambe.
this is
God. Fuck.
ah,
What a grumpy cat.
ah,
I
What
kind
about
of forgot
Stan
Joe.
Lee?
Actually.
ah, ah.
What
This is
about
so
Kurt
dumb.
Cobain?
Ah. You know what I say about Kurt Cobain? His eyes were
Yeah,
blue. One blew this way, the other blew that way.
that's awesome. What about James Corden? Actually, no, never mind. Fuck James Corden. The only living one.
uh,
Anyway,
so to
yes.
me, Ted Kaczynski. What about Marvin
Uh,
Heemeyer? Ah,
it's great.
Oh,
that
Seb,
one,
I have
that
a
one,
meme for
that
you
one
when we
hurt
get out of
me.
the Discord for you.
Okay, hear me out. Here's my secret society. It's me and Sab, and it's Black Ken. It's us three essentially. And y'all ever watch Gravity Falls?
Yeah.
You remember the Society of the Blind Eye?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's the reverse of that, where we kidnap people, scar them mentally, and then send them back out into the streets.
All right, I can live with that. I do that anyway.
Yeah. So like we take them in, we show them snuff films, stuff like that. We
We make
torture
them
them
be part of
psychologically.
snuff films.
Yeah, we psychologically torment them for days on end, fill them up with black tar heroin, and then we send them out into the streets.
We also work for the CIA. We give them a gun.
I love that meme from Welcome to the Internet. It was the CIA talking to the FBI talking to the quiet kid in the back is, you should kill your mom. Here's why women never fuck you. Here's how you can build
You
a
can build
bomb.
a bomb.
Yeah, I moved
Uh,
top
I
right.
love that.
That's
Also,
so good.
now I have a meme I need to go find. I'll find it after the
All right,
we do this, but I have to show it to you guys.
what's up? What is it?
I'll show it to you guys after we quit recording.
All right, cool. Fuck you, podcast goers. You get to hear none of it.
Yeah, you can show
93.
it. You can show it right here.
I don't want to. Fuck you. Maybe I'll
Okay.
show it. No. Maybe no. A little bit. I'll have
Maybe
it peek out half the meme. You can see the bottom half of the meme. That's it.
the
That's all you
bottom
get.
half of the meme.
That's
It's
all
a
you get.
GIF.
That's all you get. Oh, well then I'm definitely not putting it in. Fuck you guys. That bit meant nothing.
Ah.
So I could, but I'm lazy, so no.
All right. So we should probably cut that out then, huh?
Nope. Question
All right.
93. Question 93. If a turtle does not have any shell, is it considered homeless or naked? The answer is it's dead.
Yeah, I was gonna say my previous answer was that it is dead.
Now, my favorite thing is that was 93. Here's 94. How would you dispose of a corpse if a personal friend killed somebody for a legitimate cause and you couldn't report it to the authorities?
There's the one solution everyone's already said by this point, which is dig like a 10-foot hole, put the
Yeah.
body down there, and then put like 3 feet above it, like a body, so the cadaver dogs find that and not the actual body.
Yep, and I gotta say I absolutely love that it was. Is a turtle homeless or is he naked? If you had to hide a dead body from your friend, and he did it for a legitimate cause, and you could not tell the authorities, how would you hide this corpse?
Would you hide the body for me?
I love that. Anyway,
Where's
102.
your address? I need to bury a body.
102. And this is, by the way, 102 right now is the reason Come Wizard exists. And it is, what would your superhero name be if you didn't have any superpowers?
That dude.
It's just that guy. Oh, look! It's that guy!
Ah!
Ah! I would like to just be
Why are you all looking at me?
a superhero name if I didn't have any superpowers. Captain Flower, but spelt like Flour.
It's a Swedish chef.
That's great. Hey, Black Kenny, you there? Are you gonna be able?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, there you are. So what's your superhero name if you don't have any powers? God damn it.
I want to say something, but I think it's gonna. You're probably gonna have to
Oh,
censor it.
Wait, 1 second. 1 second.
no.
All right, say it.
Coon.
The coon
The coon.
from like South Park.
No. Other way.
Oh.
What's the other way? I don't
Got it.
understand.
Sam got it.
That
1
wasn't even
sec.
creative. That
1
isn't even
second.
creative.
Oh wait, is it because of his Discord profile pictures a raccoon?
No.
Oh. Here, wait a second. All right, ready?
It's because of
Ready?
the color of his skin.
Oh, cause he's black. Got it. Got it. Understood. One of.
The way Sam had to explain it to you was too
All right,
funny.
look. All right, look. Not all of us can be raging racists all of the time. Sometimes you need a little bit of a break.
I
All
had
right,
a Kit Kat
106. What musical instrument would you like if you could pick it up and play it beautifully? This one's
bass.
easy. I want this. I own a bass. I could teach you how to play bass.
Do it.
I could teach you how to play. I could come to your house and teach you how to play bass.
Like,
Anyway,
I want to
no.
play any bass I touch. So I want like any bass.
Okay.
So like standing bass, slap, anything.
Yeah. So hear me out. The saxophone. I would love to be able to play the saxophone.
And to be fair, you could like that has some good applications because there's like some really good sax music, like the Epic Sax Guy for one, and the like Careless Whisper.
I hate that that's the only. You know what? I'll just let that pass. I'm gonna let that slide because we're already past an hour mark, and I don't have time for your shit. Black Kenny, what's your instrument?
Cello.
Cool. 115. If you could live in anybody's head for an hour, who would you choose and why?
Our current president.
I
I
would
would agree with you on there, Sam.
No, I'm gonna go vibe with Ted Krasinski's brain for a bit.
Yeah,
Dead then.
he isn't dead, which I love.
He isn't
He's
dead
just in
yet.
federal custody.
Yep. I'm gonna go vibe with the Unabomber.
Yeah, I
All right,
still. I'm thinking about still buying his book. So like,
Didn't you buy
Is he
his shirt? No, you bought that Killdozer shirt.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
he's
bought the
still alive.
Killdozer T-shirt.
Yeah, he's still alive.
Dude, that's awesome.
All right. Anyway, 119. What would you do if you had a power to make one thing illegal and one thing legal?
Oh.
Right.
One thing illegal
Okay.
and one thing
You
legal.
you had to make one thing illegal, one thing legal. You know those really shitty like 4-inch long acrylic nails that all these like secretaries wear?
Oh yeah,
That
and
shit. I want that
any high school
banned.
girl, any high school
I
girl.
want that shit. I want that shit banned for life. I hate them with a burning passion.
Yeah,
And you know what I want? I want legal. I want, I really want them to bring back nap time for high school and above.
oh yeah.
Like
College
after
has
lunch.
mandated nap time.
Yeah, exactly. It's like right after lunch, you have a 1 hour period where you just take a nap. Like they roll out sleeping bags and shit. That's what I want.
I would love that.
I want that so bad. I could
We
also
need that
fix.
more. We need that more than kindergartners too.
I could fix school lunches after fucking Michelle. Could do
Yeah,
that.
we
Yeah.
fix the school lunches before we get nap time though. Like
Yeah, I want nap
the
time
school
more.
lunches are more important
No, I
because
want the nap more. Fuck you. Nap is more important.
that's fair because I don't even eat school lunches. But
Exactly.
like that is a disgrace to humanity. Whatever's
They,
served there, it's barely
yeah.
edible.
Yeah, there's a
It's like
reason I dump 3 layers of barbecue sauce on anything I eat there.
that's fair. I've
Yeah.
also heard apparently from like a teacher who saw something one time, not something from our school, but just in
Uh-huh.
general, that apparently some of these schools has food that's class D, barely consumable
That's epic.
under like the FDA.
Yeah. Sab can confirm that, but confirm this by the way. For the past however many months we've been eating lunch together, every single day I will get a chicken sandwich or something like that, and I will dump as much barbecue sauce, ketchup, or whatever condiment I can get my hands on top of this sandwich. It's never ketchup. I lied. It's always barbecue or some other sauce.
Yeah.
It was honey mustard for a while, but I like
It
that shit
it does
melt
get
like drizzles.
sometimes it gets weird and weirder and weirder in how you do it though.
It
I
is,
will
and I do
admit.
love it. I'll start punching the top of the sandwich to like make sure all the excess is pushed
That's a
out.
recent trend.
That is recent. That is like the past 2 weeks. But still, I love doing it. So Black Kenny, what are we doing here, buddy? What you doing?
I'd agree with you on the acrylic nails, but I think I'd bring back recess for the kids.
Recess is
We
a
need
thing.
recess.
It's just not a high school thing.
We need recess.
It is a thing
Like,
for middle schoolers.
no, I
But
mean high
we
school.
do.
Oh, we want. I do. I play tennis. It's a
Okay.
class.
Hear me out. Court has recess, so you're like going like you're in an arson trial. They say the court will now have a recess. They open the doors. There is a playground outside.
I will go straight for the teeter totter.
The swings is where I live.
I'm going to the teeter totter. I'm gonna launch a bitch.
That's fair.
No, actually, I'm trying to think. I always went to like the tire swing and shit. Also, do you remember? Wait a second. I gotta find rubber toy ring thing. These fucking things that they had at the school look like these giant ass sonic rings. I don't remember what they were called or what they were made of. And if I can find it, here's a picture of it right now. I don't. God damn it. Shit. Textured rubber ring toy. What the fuck is it called? This is gonna bug me so goddamn much now. But there was
Playground
these
equipment, you could probably use that. That's a pretty good term you could use.
playground toy. Oh god, what the fuck were they called? What were they? Oh, this is gonna kill me. I have no idea. But they were these weird, like, you know how like in some parks or whatever they have that weird, gross, like fake asphalt squishy stuff on the ground.
Oh yeah, it's recycled tires.
Yeah, it was made of the same material. Felt like, and I would just flip those inside out and like throw them and watch them roll around all the time. God damn, I can't find that picture. And it's gonna bug me so much. But those things were the best. All right. Anyway, 120 before we get to the hour and 30-minute mark. Is it a hostage situation if a guy with multiple personalities tries to kill himself?
I would hope so, because I feel like you're gonna go immediately to the Blazing Saddles scene.
I goddamn love Blazing Saddles. It is my favorite movie, and that is the greatest scene of all time. He walks into the for those of you who don't know, it's a old 70s movie, a western, and it's a comedy by Mel Brooks. And the first scene where he goes into the town, he's the black sheriff, and everyone's, of course, extremely racist. They all like point their guns at him to like murder him essentially. He immediately pulls out his revolver, puts it to his head. He says, "Anyone comes any closer," and he gets it. And he starts, "Oh no, Lodi, he gonna do it!" And everyone like gets immediately concerned and drops their guns, and he just walks away. It's like Looney Tune logic, and I love it. So anyway, yeah, I love that. So, 122. What would you ask God if you could ask him one question?
Why do you feel here?
Why am I here? Why did you make me?
Why? If I'm in your image, why the fuck is this what you chose?
Can I have Marvin Heemeyer back?
Can I
Epic.
have Marvin? I would ask
I
him
want him to
about
teach me the art of making the Komatsu
The
tank.
Kilda. That's epic.
What was the dog doing?
What was the dog doing? 120. I'm sorry, this is stupid. I might cut that. I probably won't, but I might cut that. Would you prefer to have 4 legs or 4 arms? So a centaur or like 4 arms from Ben 10?
You could like run a lot faster, but at the same time, think of how many people you could punch. Man, this is a really tough decision.
I'm taking 4 arms so I can jerk off and play video games at the same time.
That's a good
Or
idea.
I could jerk myself and a friend off and still play video games. It's called
I'll
team
take,
building.
I'll take the 4 arms. That seems like it'd be
Okay.
fun.
Alright.
I'm still thinking about punching 4 people at the same time.
Black Kenny, what about you?
I'm thinking about forearms.
Okay.
You could strangle 2 separate people.
Or 4 children.
Ooh.
I knew it
Ooh.
was coming.
137. What would you like as a subject, or would you like to be the subject of an in-depth documentary about your life if you had the chance?
No.
No? You wouldn't want them to deep dive into your psyche and have a shitty like documentary about you? I would love that.
I do not
Everyone
want
would
people to
hate
make
me more.
merch of my twisted ideas and make fun of me. I
people
do
would
not want to
hate me
become
more.
the next Joe Exotic.
No, I'm down. I don't care. I'll put my life on a pedestal. Come look and laugh at the fat guy. I don't care. It'll be lovely.
I want to be known for something, not that. I want to be known when I blow up the one embassy, and it is not going to be anything relevant.
It's like Lithuania.
Yeah.
All right. 144. What would you want to know if it turned out you were in a coma would you want to know if you turned out fuck, I'm having a stroke. If you woke up and your entire life was a coma, god damn it. You were a dream. What would you do if you found out you're dreaming right now? This is a coma. What you do?
There's not a lot you could do.
I don't know. You like wake up and you find out you're like 45 and you have a kid, have a wife.
Go on a killing spree.
Oh. Oh no.
Go steal a tank, like the guy who was on meth and stole a tank from the National Guard in California in the in the 90s.
Okay. Thank you for your trivia. Black Kenny, what about you?
What was the question again? I'm sorry.
What would you do if you woke up and you realized that you were in a coma this whole time? Everything you're experiencing right now is a dream. What you do?
I'd probably cry.
Okay.
Finally, I've read myself of them.
Lovely. 145. If you could become invisible but fart loudly every 30 seconds, how would you use that?
I'm gonna walk into something very official.
Oh, I want to walk into the middle of a government agency.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna walk into the White House while they're having like a summit with like Vladimir Putin. It's like, please do not annihilate Ukraine.
So there's a
Yeah.
I like the idea of like haunting somebody like the Ghost of Christmas Past style, but just aggressively letting it rip every 30 seconds.
I would love that.
Yeah, there's an item in our D&D campaign that they have yet to find called the Boots of Questionable Stealth. It turns you completely invisible, but all of your footsteps are deafeningly loud. And that's all I can think about is this.
All I can think of is starting running and just run around people.
Rolling around at the speed of
You can like run really fast around one guy and watch him freak the hell out.
He just shoots himself. Alright, last question I have on this list because the rest are dog shit. 164. Which animal would you prefer if you could give wings to any species?
Komodo dragon.
Spiders.
That's fair. Pigs. Just so that so many bets are finished right at once.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Police already have helicopters.
Sorry, why do I see green goggles outside my window? What are
Why is
you
there a black Why is there a black van in my driveway?
uh, All right, cool. That's great. It's about fucking time. We've been doing this for an hour and 10 minutes right now.
Fine.
So, So we're gonna cut this episode short. We can film another one after. It's fine. All right, everyone, sign off.
I am still in your walls. I will never not be. You're going to work at 2:32 this morning. Have fun.
Okay. Black Kenny.
This is Black Kenny signing off. Be safe out there. Crazy world.
This is
No.
Captain Neckbeard. I'm the reason it's a crazy world. Fuck you, I am coming for you. Goodbye.